You're live.
Hey, everybody.
People want to see you, not me.
I'm in the background. That's okay. There's only so much room.
Uh-huh.
Okay. There we go. There we go. It's
I
a
have a
narrow
doggy.
space. There we go. Now we have room.
Huh?
We are
We
here.
figured out it's what, 3 minutes in?
What's that?
It's a little over 3 minutes in when the microphone cuts out.
Yeah, so we'll see. Of course, you can send us a message if our audio cuts out again. We don't notice it yet because that's annoying.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, and we're signed in to Podbean now too. All right. Hello, everybody.
Yeah. We're all over the place.
We are. Well, a lot going on, especially when it comes down to Podbean. We were saying this the past 2 days. We recently found out that there have been ads posted on our Podbean episodes. And we have a contract with Podbean that we're supposed to get paid when ads are posted. Or yeah, I'm supposed to get paid. Yeah, that's what it is because it's technically in my name. And haven't gotten paid at all. Now, Podbean's dancing around it saying, well, you post for free. And I said, yeah, and I said, we don't.
First, it was Google's fault.
Yeah, Google's fault. And then they said, well, you have a free contract. I said, we don't. Here's the proof. Here's the invoice. We do not have a free contract.
Even if we did, you're advertising on our fucking space.
There you go.
Huge bags.
And they're just dancing around it saying, well, there's nothing we can do because it's a free contract. Again, I don't have a free contract with you. This is paid. Here's the invoice.
Oh, we're not the only ones.
Oh, exactly. That's true. I know.
Crash and burn.
Crash and Burn. She's having the same issue with it, too.
Yeah.
So if you're having issues with Podbean, let us know.
Class action lawsuit, motherfuckers.
Yeah, this does sound like class action lawsuit at the very least.
That's the definition of wonder Caps got any.
Yeah, we haven't seen Caps in a minute. We should send him a message.
He'd probably get ripped off, too.
Probably. And Elgato. Yeah, I was going to say everybody.
Well, Elgato ain't paying for it.
Oh, be nice.
You know what made my day, though?
What's that?
I just kind of saw it.
What's that?
Now, JD Vance from Ohio.
Yeah.
And I guess they're Ohio.
As an Ohioan, I'm sorry, everybody.
But Ohio State, went there to accept their trophy.
Or to show off their trophy.
Show off their trophy for
because they won.
Winning, right. And JD Vance was like he fucking actually even knows what a sport is. Like, he never played a fucking sport except gobbling cocks in the locker room. Anyway, so what's he do? He drops and breaks their fucking trophy.
Of course he did.
Yeah, you're a fucking dork. Yeah. Hopefully the whole team was fucking train on your wife. Because she wants it, of course.
Does she want the
She just wants JD Vance.
Mind you, they had 2 kids together, so she
How do you know it's his kids?
I mean,
how do you know it's his kids?
I would think if it was not his kids, it would have come out because, again, GOP is known for their racism. And she's a woman of color.
But they can't. They could give a DNA sample up.
I suppose they couldn't, no. But that doesn't mean they couldn't get it.
Well.
But either way, I'd say, I know.
His story's going to end soon.
I hope so.
Because Trump don't like him.
Well, I mean, Trump liking him or not, he's enabling Trump.
I'm just saying.
That's a problem. We have a dictator, and JD Vance is one of the ones not even acknowledging it. He's allowing it. Part of the group allowing it to continue. Because here we are.
Here we are indeed.
Yes. Terrifying. I mean, dropping the trophy, yeah, that's a dorky thing to do. I really could care less about that.
I can.
He's actually not standing in the way of a dictatorship. That's my problem. Well, drop as many trophies as he wants. Stand up for the fucking country.
I'm just saying, people that thought he was a fucking okay guy.
Yeah.
I've seen people who are like, yeah, okay, yeah, you got him. And he drops a trophy. I'm going to show you what fucking asshole he is.
Oh, man.
Oh, but it's not yours, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm sure if it was his, he wouldn't fucking drop it. Asshole.
Yes.
Serious asshole. What's up, Francis?
Thanks for joining us, Francis.
So.
Well, on a lighter note, I see that
based on
a lighter note on this one.
Was it too heavy for him?
What too heavy for? Oh, for the trophy. Oh, okay, that's it. Yeah, maybe it may have been too heavy for him.
Yo, he's used to having a couple of dicks in his hand.
Is that right? Well, not just a couple of them. Trump's.
Well,
he's a ball chortler for Trump.
He probably does the whole Trump family.
Oh, maybe. Maybe, I don't know.
And
so that would be a few. What, 3 others?
And he would confess to Speaker of the House. Right.
Oh, yes. Oh, God.
And his son. And his son.
Who let each other know when they're tempted to masturbate. Like, are you serious? How creepy is that? I'm going to call my dad. He's going to fucking hang up on me. Yeah. Dad, you know what? I need you to talk me down over something. Sure, son. What's wrong? I'm going to masturbate. Are you kidding me? My dad would be like, put Jolynn on the phone. Yeah. What are you doing now? Is Jolynn there? Is she part? Do you think he's funny? Yeah. You think he's funny? Yeah. You think this is funny? Is she part of this? Does she know you're calling? I know she don't know. Oh, man. And Jolynn thinks you're funny. That's. Yeah. I don't get it. Well, our listeners think you're funny too. It's not just me. Not all. Not all. Well, quite a few do. There's a reason we have listeners from all around the world. Again, we've been actually at a podcast since 2018. Literally all over the world. They're not listening for me. They're listening for you. It's nice of you to say, but. Well, you're funny. That's why. You're just funny. But I'm not going to call any of my listeners to say, talk me out of jerking off. No, that's okay. I mean, they might get a kick out of it. I mean, if you're a regular listener, would you let us know? Would you actually want to call, or would you want Tim to call you, Timmyboy to call you, to say, hey? Talk me out of not jerking off. Good luck with that. Yes. You got about 10 seconds to finish me. And if I put you on speaker, just kind of know it's over. I would think so, because you're on the podcast. Yeah. No, you're on speakerphone, my speakerphone. Yes. Why are you on speakerphone? I can't hold the phone. Yeah. Can't do what I'm doing with 2 hands. Clearly not. I got a. Well, maybe some of our listeners have very sexy voices. They might. That's why I got them on speaker. Yeah. I got it's a whole operation going. I would think so. Yes. I got blueprints and diagrams and. Oh, that is just too much. Wow. It's a production. Yes, it's involved. It is involved. I would think again, if he has you on speaker, there's a reason for this. Just know it's over. Wasting your time. That's hilarious. It's over, Johnny. Yeah. Well, is it really over? Again, I'm sure if you have them on speaker, you're involved. Mm-hmm. How's Zuckerberg making out? Oh, I haven't seen anything updated since then. But yeah, he's going in front of. I don't know if he's going in front of the Senate or who he's going in front of. But about big trouble. Yeah. A woman who was she's an employee of Meta. High ranking. Yeah. Let me see her name. Basically, he was selling shit to the Chinese. Yes. Selling information. Yes. Which one thing I'd said to Timmyboy yesterday, I don't know if technically that counts for treason. Sure but does. At the very least, it sounds like espionage. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure it's treason. I think that's why he married that Asian lady. You think so? Yeah. Because she would connect him? No, well, that too. And if he had Asian men over there, oh, yeah, it's my fucking wife's cousin. Oh, maybe. Well, apparently he went to China. I thought it was. He tried to learn Mandarin before he got there. I thought he did learn Mandarin. Well, how much are you going to learn in a week? He definitely smart. Yeah, I was going to say, you can't. Mandarin's not an easy language to learn. You're not going to learn. You could probably learn some basic. You still took the interpreter, right? I have no idea. Yeah, I honestly don't. Of course you did. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't know. Of course you did. Let me see. What happened? I'm looking it up. I'm seeing. Oh. Let me see. What's the lady's name? That's what I'm looking. You testified. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, you did a lot of bad things with your data because you don't own it. You don't own your data on Facebook. Not anymore. It's been a while. Yeah. But. All right, I've got you. Sneeze. Never mind, it went away. Okay, it'll come back around. It'll circle back. All right. I'm looking up her name.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
TikTok.
I know. I'm looking it up. Sarah Wynne Williams. She accused the social media company of undermining national security and briefing China on U.S.A. efforts in order to grow its business there. I mean, of course, Musk is trying to do the same thing too, so it's no surprise.
Well, China's a big country with a lot of potential user base.
Yes, it is.
But you have to go around it a certain way. You know?
I would think so, legally
Our
speaking.
U.S. government wants a cut.
Yes. Because taxes.
Because if they want their fucking cut.
Yeah.
Render under motherfucking Caesar.
Yes.
And they are Caesar.
Yeah, it's true. All right. I'm seeing if there's anything new about the court case.
Well, it's not a court. He's giving testimony.
All right. Yeah, he's let's see.
I don't know how they can make him sell Instagram and WhatsApp. I mean, if he sells it, he can still own stock in a company.
Technically, he could. That's true. Now, he takes the stand on the first day of the antitrust trial. So technically, a trial, that's court. I would think, yeah. Took the witness stand today. Faces accusations by Federal Trade Commission of creating a monopoly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. Good. His testimony came immediately after Meta, the parent company of Facebook, and Instagram and WhatsApp, and the FTC presented their opening arguments in the U.S. District Court of the District of Columbia. It's supposed to be 2 days of testimony. That's what's expected. He's trying to defend his acquisitions, Instagram and WhatsApp. But yeah,
they should get him on this who are helping helping bullies fucking kill kids.
There's that too, but again, that's old news at this point. Yeah, they should have gotten him on that. They still should get him because it's still a present tense issue.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but for this
And
case,
those
it's
parents should
specifically.
fucking sue.
Yeah, they should. But for this one, it's specifically about him selling secrets to a foreign government, which is also a problem.
But you know.
Yeah, if the FTC wins, Meta could be forced to break itself apart and spin off WhatsApp and Instagram, which would upend the company's core digital advertising business and reshape the broader social media ecosystem.
And it wouldn't really hurt too much.
I don't know. It might. Facebook might go under. Maybe.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Meta claims to have 3.3 billion daily users and applies the count as a core selling point of its ad business, which last year alone reported more than $160 billion in revenue.
All right.
Now, if you're having to sell off these other companies, yeah, WhatsApp and Instagram, that $160 billion is going to lessen.
Well, that's why everybody's like, oh, get on WhatsApp. It's encrypted and nobody can see, it's pointed and encryption. Nobody's going to see what you're going to say to the other person. Like, bullshit.
Yeah, I never saw
Facebook.
I never saw it was encrypted.
It is encrypted. That's the selling point on there.
Okay. Yeah. Whereas I never saw it actually was encrypted.
That's what it says.
Just like Signal is encrypted, but mind you, our cabinet, our current cabinet is.
But it's an app that is encrypted. It's not run by a fucking conglomerate. It's just a simple app.
But either way, it's Facebook. Or Facebook owned.
WhatsApp is Facebook. And it's encrypted until, that they fucking can unencrypt shit because of Facebook.
Yeah. Or tech as a whole can unencrypt shit.
Right.
That's a tech thing. It's not just a Facebook thing.
Right.
I see FTC, the lawyer Daniel Matheson, argued repeatedly during opening statements that, quote unquote, consumers do not have reasonable alternatives to Meta's platform.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Basically, it's Meta platform has taken over. Thanks for joining us, Arter. Yeah, Meta owns everything. There are no other options.
On Blue Mountain or whatever it is.
Blue Sky.
Blue Sky, they
They
don't
don't-
have that.
Name another social media outlet.
YouTube.
I thought YouTube was also owned. Oh, YouTube is owned by Google.
Google, yeah.
So it's technically different. But YouTube is technically not a social media outlet.
There's what is it? Twitter, right? Twitter, X or whatever.
X, yeah, that's owned
Okay.
by Musk. Yeah.
So there you go. Yes, we name a few.
I did.
Oh, sure for me. I named a few.
You did name a few,
So
but there aren't many. Because also, I think the
How many
FTC.
more?
Oh, I think the FTC
Is that
has been
international?
also. Thanks for joining us, international. Obapa Rocky or Robapa Rosie. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. But yeah, I don't know. I would assume the FTC, at least on some level, may be quietly looking into Musk because of X. But can't look into it much because otherwise the dictator-in-chief will actually come after you.
Mm.
Might send you to a third world prison.
Who knows? Everything happens when it's supposed to happen.
That's a nice way to
Yeah.
look at things, but I feel like that's a naive on some level. Like I was gonna say, you're smarter than that.
I'm
This is a dictatorship.
trying to be, didn't yet.
They're trying to be smarter than that, or trying to be a
It's
dictatorship.
trying to be dictatorship, and it's not yet
Yeah, it's almost there.
because all their avenues haven't been exhausted yet.
It's true. The only ones, there are 5 different sections of government that you have to overthrow to actually really,
Well, there are
Fully
5
committed.
branches of government,
not 5 branches, it's 5 different sections of
5
government.
levels,
It's,
whatever.
Local.
Local.
Well, there is, well, no, not
State.
that. Well, I'll tell you what it is. Destroying a country requires undermining 5 key zones: health, law, administration, defense, and intelligence. Now, health, we've taken over, well, the
There's
White
no
House.
intelligence left to begin with.
Well, there was until the president overthrew it, actually fired illegally
There was
all of these.
there was no fucking smarty pants here anymore.
Well, intelligence is actually, we're talking about CIA, FBI, we're
Okay.
talking about that. That's what it is. It's
Alright.
not about smarty pants. No, that's not what it is. We're talking about actually sex. We're talking about zone.
Alright.
So, taking over, well, of course, taking over the CIA. That's understandable. But Trump fired different, 18 of them illegally.
Generals.
Generals. Now that's actually for defense. He fired generals, so that's overthrown. Intelligence. He fired a whole bunch of actually people involved within the intelligence community. He's actively going after administration, which are attorneys that work with him, acquired them, and of course that goes hand in hand with law too, and health. Health. Now it's not all of law hasn't been taken over yet, but health. You have RFK Jr. has taken over.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not good. And Dr. Oz has taken over, which is not helpful either. The only ones actually
He's not a
standing.
doctor, you know.
He was. He
Oh,
actually
was
was. He actually was a cardiac. What is it?
Oh,
Cardiologist.
Okay.
He was a heart surgeon.
Wow. Okay.
He actually was a doctor.
Oh, it's Dr. Phil is not a real doctor.
He's not a doctor. No, Dr. Phil's not a doctor. Dr. Oz actually is. I don't know if he technically still has a license or not, but he was a doctor in past tense, or at least was a heart surgeon in past tense. The only people standing in the way, well, not people, because they're we the people, at least a lot of us, the majority of us that are standing up to Trump at this point in time. But the only actual officials that are trying to stand in the way of Trump are federal judges at the moment. But the issue, though, is that you have members of the cabinet who are saying that federal judges need to be abolished. So they're actively trying to get rid of them too. So once those ones are gotten rid of, then this is officially a dictatorship. So yes, it's a dictatorship. I know.
You done?
I am. Well, you just brought it up, so I'm explaining
Well, but
things.
I-
I'm explaining things to our listeners.
Yeah, but only so many hours in the day.
I know.
20 minutes in,
It's true. It's 20 minutes in. Because here we are.
there you are.
Yep, it's on me. Sorry, everybody. I'm boring everybody. Well, something on a lighter note. Did you see
Yeah.
that in a billion years, Earth will not, there's no way Earth's going to exist because the sun will have
Hey,
basically expanded and taken us in.
issue after it doesn't hit us first.
That's true.
You know?
Because that's a possibility too. But I found that interesting that officially it's in 1 billion years. That's
a day.
I don't know if it's to the day or not, but 1 billion
Can
years.
it take 1,000 years? 100,000 years?
I honestly don't know if it's 1,000
That's
years
a
or
long
so.
way away.
It is.
I don't know what I want for dinner tonight.
I know.
Never mind.
And we're not going to be around in 1 billion years. We're not, or we may circle back around again.
It's luck of the draw.
Is it luck of the draw?
I won't know it if I'm here or not.
Maybe you will. Maybe we will know.
Oh. Like I said, I don't know what I did yesterday.
I know, baby.
A very short memory. Never mind what I did last lifetime. Last week.
Or last lifetime. If you believe
April
that.
something. 14th.
It's April 14th. That's right. That's
But,
okay. You knew to look at the calendar.
Yeah.
That counts. That's
It
something.
didn't count.
But yeah, I was gonna say, so if you believe in many lifetimes, gonna say within 1 billion years, Earth won't be around.
All right, well, that's good news, right? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I mean, it could be good news, or I suppose it just lets you know that there's eventually it comes to an end.
All right, 4Q. That's a cute dog.
Oh, that is a cute dog.
All right.
You have a cute dog, 4Q. We have a cute kitty here.
Right.
He's snuggled up on a blankie on the bed right behind us.
Mm.
You can kind of see him. He's next to my yellowish
We're on
color
Podbean and not
on YouTube.
Yeah, you can't see it, so.
That's okay. Oh, that's true. You can't see it. Well, if you were on YouTube, you would see we have a really cute little kitty cat. Our kitty cat, Major Buttons. He's snuggled up right behind us.
Yeah, good boy.
He is. He's a perfect little boy.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
Anyway.
I know.
So, let me see. What happened to this guy?
I don't know.
University.
Mohsen Madawi is a Columbia University student. He was apprehended by HSI, was it Homeland Security,
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of an appointment to become a U.S. citizen. He's Palestinian-born green card holder. Of course. Because green cards, you're not supposed to be able to just pick people up and deport them, but our president does that now.
Well, he probably did something. Let's see what he did. You know? So, that's a good picture.
Yeah. I'm loving this picture. There's a picture of IOC and Bernie Sanders wearing Superman costumes. Now that's a little off because there's the double hand there. See, that's a little.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I got it.
I'm loving this that Bernie Sanders showed up at Coachella.
Yeah.
Yes to all of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Loving this so much. Bernie Sanders had said to audience at Coachella, he said to the audience members there, he said, if you just want to look the other way and forget about this, you do so at your own peril.
Right.
And he was saying to, he said, audience members, he said, your generation has to take care of this.
And they don't hear that. I don't want to hear it.
Well, you're not the generation that goes to Coachella.
Well, I'm too busy.
Oh, I know you're too busy.
Podcasts. Well, I'm actually
We do.
trying to work.
Which our listeners can't hear.
Wait, let's talk about this guy. I don't know. People are all over the place anymore. You know?
Yeah. There's a lot happening.
Yeah.
There is. Well, this is unrelated, but in Spain, there's a couple that was arrested because they were suspected of selling exotic cats online, including white tigers and pumas. And the police there confiscated 19 felines in the operation. I would assume by felines they're saying tigers and pumas.
Mm-hmm. Pumas.
Pumas.
Oh, okay.
Pumas, not pumas. May he rest in peace.
Who?
Yeah, you had a friend named Puba.
I have a friend named Puba.
Yeah.
He ain't dead.
Oh, I thought he passed
put
away.
that shit on him.
Okay, I thought you'd said he did. In which case, I need to meet Puba at some point.
So, anyway.
But yeah, the officers arrested them on the island of Mallorca. They're expected of raising desert lynxes and servals.
Lynxes.
Yeah, lynxes. Well, no, lynxes. It's a type of wildcat. And servals, which is a wildcat native to Africa. Mm-hmm. Hybrid species created by crossing these breeds with domestic cats. Just wow. Okay. Further investigations found that their activities were just the tip of the iceberg of an international trafficking operation of protected species such as white tigers and black panthers involving breeders, transporters, and veterinarians. Yeah, this is the Spanish Civil Guard and Interior Ministry. They're the ones who caught these people. Mm-hmm. Most of the animals offered for sale came from countries such as Russia, Belarus, and Ukraine to be smuggled into the European Union.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't seen anybody walking tigers or panthers or pumas here, or even servals for that matter.
I saw somebody walking their kid again on a fucking leash.
Oh, walking their kid again on a leash? Yeah. Yeah. You have an issue with people walking their kids on leashes?
Yeah, let them learn on the street. That's the only way they're going to learn.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I mean,
it'll only take one time.
Okay, but mind you, what if the kid gets hit and killed?
You can't move kids.
Oh.
Probably smarter ones.
Oh, that's terrible.
You know? And give the parts to a kid that may need the heart or lungs or something like that. They'll appreciate it more. Not be so reckless with it. You know? What? Yeah. Well, anyway. You know, running around.
Yeah.
Tell the kid once, okay? We'll lock you in a room if you don't fucking behave.
Oh, is that what you're going to do?
Yeah,
you're going to lock them in a room?
You know, as a tourist, you know.
Yeah.
Tell them the fucking INS is going to grab you off the street. That's the new fucking, you know, if you don't wash your teeth, brush your teeth. INS is going to come in here and take you.
That's true.
You're a new boogeyman now.
Yeah, I suppose so. But mind you, INS is not just a boogeyman.
But you know what I mean.
Do you know what I mean?
I do, and that's what's most effective. Put that in your parenting arsenal.
Just saying INS is going to come take you.
You say your prayers? No. Okay, well, you know.
INS is going to come take you?
I think you have some explaining to do. You better get your story straight.
Oh, that is terrible.
Tell them you didn't eat your vegetables tonight either.
Oh, is INS going to come get them for that too?
Well, you know, INS is worse than Santa. They have a list. They have a big list.
They do.
You don't need to check it twice. They don't check it at all. It could just be a rumor that you didn't eat your fucking, you know, broccoli or lettuce, whatever fucking mother ate tonight.
That is so terrible.
You know? And
I fell in love with you for your child.
I know.
As you loudly burp at our listeners.
Well.
And me.
I wasn't at you. I was,
You were burping. It was happening.
Just getting all worked up.
I know.
And sometimes, you know, it's better coming out that end.
It can be. It can be.
Yeah. It is. But yeah, I saw that today.
You saw what today?
Kid get more. Of course, she was a boy. I never see any girls on leashes.
On leash? No, that's true.
Because girls are more well behaved. Plus, yeah. I think somewhere in the recesses of parents' minds,
yeah,
I don't want my daughter being tied up on a leash because she might like it. There might be that whole.
Oh wow!
I don't want to think of my daughter that way.
Yes.
My son, I don't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. We're idiots. We don't care.
Oh,
but our
man.
precious daughters,
yeah,
we don't want. Oh yeah, tie me up. Oh yeah, my dad used to do that. My mom used to do that.
Oh, what? That is sick.
I know, but it could be just that whole.
Sick.
Oh, I'm used to it. Yeah, that's fine. You tie me up. I'll try to run away. You know, the man's mind doesn't go.
BDSM thing.
It's the man's mind. Is not a very challenged one. You know.
I mean, it can be. It definitely can be for men. I mean, we're all human beings.
Well.
But there are, of course, some biological differences.
Yeah. Some.
Yeah. It's true.
Very important ones.
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree with you on that. Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, well, I mean, I'm thinking probably for a lot of the reason, just again, having been a girl myself growing up too, as a girl, you are basically stamped down on some level that there are certain behaviors expected of you. So just running amok is just not something that usually crosses your mind entirely, except if you're really, really little. Then it's exciting. But then they start to beat it out of you. That's not what little girls do.
You have a point. Well, tomboys, of course.
Yeah, tomboys. But more than just tomboys, too. It's like, kids are kids. Kids are little maniacs.
They are.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I happen to notice that. You're not going to find too many pink leashes for kids.
No. Well, you'd automatically assume that a girl's leash would be pink?
I do.
But why?
Because you just don't. Again, we're getting back to the whole basics of what dads want for their kids.
Okay. So this is about dads. Moms are not going
It's
to put
always
their
about that.
moms are not going to put their kids on
I
leashes.
can't speak for a mom. I'm not one.
No, that's true. You're not. You're
nor
not.
would I pretend to be one.
No. And I'm only a cat mom, so what the hell do I know?
So he would be
And
on a leash anyway.
No, he did. Yeah.
I wouldn't allow him to have a pink leash. How about that?
But why? He'd be
Because he's
adorable
not
with
a
a pink.
woman. You're not a girl cat. That's absurd.
Well, you know
It's
why?
absurd.
But why is pink automatically
Because
for?
it's absurd.
But why?
Red? That's even pushing it. Red.
But why? Why is pink
Just
automatically
so.
a girl's color?
I don't know. I don't want my cat. Boy, I don't want my male cat
Yeah.
having a effeminate colored leash.
But why is pink effeminate?
I don't know. You know, it could be black leash with
Yeah.
flowers on it. I would not allow it.
Because
Because it has flowers.
anything that suggests.
He's not dainty.
But he's our dainty boy. He is our dainty boy.
He is not a dainty cat by any means.
But he's adorable.
Plus, he's allergic to flowers, I think. So,
I don't know. I've never seen him eat flowers.
well, yeah, because he's allergic. He's smart.
But he likes eating greens.
I forbid it.
He's a big.
That's it. I would put my foot down. I forbid it.
Wait. So he doesn't eat flowers because you forbid it?
No.
That's what you're saying.
We're back to the leash.
Are you being the little
brought
kitty
home a
dictator
pink
here?
leash,
Yeah.
I would fucking toss it in the garbage.
You're
Or either I would fucking get a black magic marker and
you would paint, you
Of
would
course.
write over it or
Yeah.
color over it.
Yeah.
Just the insecurity here is pretty
Okay.
pretty apparent.
just to appease you.
Just to appease me.
To appease you.
Is that right?
Maybe. And I do mean maybe.
Yeah.
And that's a big M.
Yes.
All right. And a big AB too.
AB? Oh, for maybe. I get it now. Yes. Okay.
And it's
For
big,
maybe.
underlined.
Yes.
You know, italicized maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I
was it?
I just want to impart how maybe I mean.
Okay.
Like, don't hold your breath, kind of maybe.
Okay. I'm listening. I'm listening.
So, maybe if you get a black leash,
Yes.
and it would all have to be maybe very tiny print,
Yeah.
very tiny.
Okay.
You know, the whole when it's the made in China print that big,
Okay. Like a little tag.
like you can rip off easily.
Okay.
Of course, I would have a pink tag that would say major buttons.
Okay.
Maybe I would allow that, maybe.
Maybe.
But of course, it would be a white tag with a pink print, maybe. And that would just be a appeasing.
Not a pink tag with a white print.
No. That's
Okay.
just, again, that's now you're just.
I
That's
mean,
silly talk.
I'm not looking.
That's silly talk.
I'm not looking to give him a leash, but the insecurity is mind-boggling for this.
Now, don't get me wrong. The only reason why I say that is because, oh, honey, I'm taking him for a walk. By the time I get to the elevator, on that tag
Yeah.
is getting ripped off
Okay.
by my hand.
Yes.
It's not only going to be fucking put in the closest garbage can.
Oh, I would
I'm
assume
gonna
you'd
borrow
throw it down and
someone's
start
lighter.
stomping. I would assume I was going to see a tantrum
I'm
for
going
this.
to borrow someone's lighter,
You're going to burn it?
burn it over the sewer, of course, because I don't want to be,
Let's not start a fire here.
I want it to go into the ashes of,
Ashes of
I
what?
can't remember whatever it was. Where do they fucking sewers go? I don't know.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've been down there.
You were down in the sewers. No, I was going to say, when did you go down in the sewer? I'm curious.
No, wait.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I've never gone into the sewer before.
Ugh.
Yeah, that doesn't sound appealing.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, we go.
It's down there.
What's it?
The clown.
Oh, the clown. There's a clown. Oh, you mean clown? Oh, yes, yes. You mean Pennywise?
Pennywise, but I'm not dollar foolish.
No.
That would be a good character, dollar foolish Hudson.
It's true. You could do this. That sounds like a script.
Yep, that's Stephen King. Oh, he put the Pennywise.
It's true.
No, it's an old saying.
Well, Pennywise is not, but then the character Pennywise from It
Oh, jeez.
is a whole different thing.
One credit. One little fucking thing at the end. Thank you, Stephen King.
I think he already got
How
credit.
about I call you Stevie? Thanks, S. King,
Oh,
for your genius of. How about Nickel Wise? I call it fucking clown Nickel Wise.
you could. Or John Wise.
Just to fucking piss him off.
You could just to piss him off for this.
And he's got 2 heads.
Is that why? Now, why 2 heads?
It's like a 2-sided coin. You know?
Okay. Or I would have thought like I was thinking like what's the Batman character
Or
who has
$2
the
bill.
Okay, that's true.
Okay.
$2 bill. That could be
$2 bill, but Dollar Foolish hunts him down,
yes.
and he doesn't think he's anything. He's Dollar Foolish. He's a fucking idiot. He can't catch me.
But sure enough, $1 Foolish
I'm-
catches $2 bill.
I'm $2 bill. I'm 2 of what he is, and he's an idiot. So he's really 50 cents. Oh no, 50 cents to take him, motherfucker.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Now I got 50 cents helping me out.
I was gonna say, wait, 50
So
cents.
now I'm
Or,
$1.50.
wait, just a minute. 50 cents or 50 cent? Which is it? Because those are
It's
2
the
different
same.
things.
It's
It's
the
not.
same.
It's really
It's
not.
the same.
Because 50 cents are coins. 50 cent
Who do you
is
think
a
I'm talking
rapper.
about?
That's what I'm asking.
I'm telling you.
50 cent is a rapper.
50.
Yeah, there we
Okay, so now I'm $1.50.
go. Okay. All right.
Buck is foolish at 50's not. Okay,
All right.
so now even the lives are a little bit more even, huh?
I suppose so.
Mm,
At least it's closer.
yeah. $2 bill, just even the odds a little bit.
Yeah, almost there.
Almost there.
So yeah, something. Yeah, you should write this because why not?
It's
I don't
it's
know.
a long book to stick fucking the character development.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm done with this stuff.
Like, what is
Now
this?
I got the characters down there. All right, now what? Now I
I'm,
can buy the second book. I'm not getting a second.
I mean, I'm curious of where this is going.
I have no idea. Part
It's part of
2.
the fun.
Part 2.
Oh wow!
Dollar
Yes.
bill. $1 bill. What did I say?
And Fitty's
$2.
gonna help.
Did I say $2 bill?
You said
I said
$2
$2
bill. Yeah. $1 Foolish and $2 bill.
This is,
And that 50 cent's gonna help out $1
oh,
bill.
wait, $2
Dollar
bill
Foolish.
versus $1 Foolish.
Yes.
The movie.
Where's it gonna go?
The movie. All right. Boom. There's one.
Yes. Yeah, there you go. And say definitely start writing this and see where it goes.
No, I'm writing for the title. That's what part of writing it. My end is done.
Oh, with the title. Now somebody
Yeah.
else has to write the movie.
Yeah,
Has to
I'm
write the
sure.
plot, write
I'm
the
sure, and I don't mind. Like with when we saw John Oliver last night.
Yes.
Shut up, HC. Is she in the house?
Thanks for joining us, HC
I
Singer.
don't mind when he and his staff steal my shit.
Because they do.
Because again, they had some joke about name of a. And it was
Name
funny.
of an album. It was
Yeah.
funny. It's true. But where did they get that from? They got that from you. Absolutely. We've been doing this for a while, and you've been
They're
doing
only
this
up
for a
the
while
street.
specifically.
Yeah, ours is like a first shoot.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, literally.
Whenever it sounds good. At the first one,
Yeah,
the face down in shallow water. I'm like, oh my god, that's an awesome
It
name for
is.
an album.
it is.
What a fucking badass album.
And we have heard other outlets actually say things like that with albums, names for albums too, which we literally live within walking distance of John Oliver last week tonight.
And the Daily Show.
Yeah, we do.
But,
We're within walking distance of a lot of skin. This is NYC.
but
Concrete jungle, where everything is pretty close together here.
yeah. But yeah. There's still a monkey with a gun. That's funny.
Yes.
Yeah, funny dude.
The way he was putting it, he'd said about how billionaires are starting to very cautiously call out Trump for these tariffs because it's really messing with our economy and economy all over the world. But they're being very, very careful about it because they know if they really call him flat out about it, that Trump is going to say that, well, they're basically the government needs to go after them because they're
Dollar
traitors and
foolish.
yeah. So they were being very gentle. So the way John Oliver had put it, he said, that's like trying to appease a monkey with a gun. You're a good monkey.
Good boy.
Such a smart monkey. Yeah.
Don't do anything rash.
Yes.
You're a good boy.
And the picture of a monkey with a gun was quite funny.
Yeah, that's the most funny.
Yes, check out John Oliver, Monkey with a Gun.
Last week tonight.
Yes.
He's funny, man.
It was funny.
Well, he's funny.
I agree, it's
It
true.
looks like he's having a good time.
It does.
Yeah. I liked when he gave Clarence Thomas the ultimatum.
I'm trying to remember what the ultimatum was. There's so
He was
much
going to
happening.
pay him. He was going to pay him to step down off the Supreme Court and give him a pension every year. He had the money.
Yes.
He had the money. It was going to be all.
And it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Because of course it didn't.
There's just more money and.
Actually, remaining part of the monster.
Yeah.
Oh well, this is unrelated, but sending well wishes and love to people in San Diego County.
Right.
That 5.1 earthquake.
Yeah.
5.1 magnitude earthquake. Haven't heard anything about anybody being killed yet. I hope not.
Right.
But yeah, it's about 20 miles south of the U.S. 20 miles from the U.S. border with Mexico. The earthquake was about 8 miles deep. And the initial quake was followed by a series of smaller aftershocks. But yeah, no immediate reports of damage, which surprises me. Yes, the 1994 earthquake. That's the one I was thinking of. That was the one that hit Northridge in Los Angeles. Killed dozens of people and injured thousands more.
Mm-hmm.
1994, that's when it was. It surprises me that there hasn't been any reports of damages yet for this one, because 5.1 magnitude earthquake, that's not light.
Funny.
5.1 earthquake?
No,
That's funny.
I'm saying here that Jeff Bezos fell when he went to go run to the capsule when he came back to Earth.
Oh, all right. There you go.
Come on, Jeff. Have some dignity. You don't have to run.
Didn't have to, but...
She ain't going nowhere, Jeff.
No, I wouldn't think so.
No.
At least not yet.
This is the kind of shit that happens.
What, that Jeff Bezos tries to run and fall?
You don't do that. You just, if anything, you have a golf cart, you have someone driving for you.
I suppose. Yeah, I could see that.
You know.
That makes sense.
Now,
at least a cart of some sort to drive you up.
Now you stole the spotlight. It's better. Kind of.
Yeah.
You had to steal the spotlight. Okay.
I'm sure. Well, I mean, that's the first I heard of this one, that he ran and fell.
Me too. It's in the Post. You got to read
New York Post.
Good stuff. The real record.
New York Post, which was started by Rupert Murdoch, who started Fox News.
Doesn't mean it's not the truth. New York Post is a good source.
Well, I mean, Fox News is known for not being a good source of news, but I suppose that's a whole other thing, right?
Probably not.
Let's see. Oh, that's sad. Hungary passes a constitutional amendment to ban all events for basically
Public
the gay
events for
community.
gays. Why would that?
I am so sorry to hear that. If we have listeners in Hungary, we're so sorry to hear that. Know that there are those of us around. We're supporting you. We're cheering you on. We're hoping that gets overturned. The sooner the better, of course. I mean, we have our own shit we're dealing with right now in the U.S., but again, know that there are those of us who are alive on Earth who are cheering you on for this. Sorry you're going through this.
What am I going to do? What you going to do? There's a scientific formula for the perfect day, though.
What's that?
4 hours of exercise, 6 hours with family, and no doom scrolling. What else could go wrong? Well, first of all, didn't hang out with my family for too long. There you go. How much?
Yeah.
6 hours? You spend 6 hours a month with my family. Tell me what. I'm kidding. I love my family. I hope they don't listen.
I know. I hope
I don't
not.
think they do.
This is the
Thank
one
God.
episode they chose to listen to.
Right.
I'm sure I love your family too. But yeah, I know what we.
But that goes both ways. I'm sure they couldn't take me for
Yeah.
6 minutes a day. Never mind.
You're allowed to take. You're allowed to take.
Remember,
But I love you. I love you
remember
anyways.
one year I was going down there and they were going to have a hurricane, but it didn't happen.
Yeah,
Like, we've still got Hurricane Tim here though.
That's
like
right.
I said, yeah, that was funny.
it is funny because you are a hurricane.
Oh.
Oh, I know.
I try, honey.
You
With
succeed.
less damage.
Hmm.
So funny though.
Well, you definitely leave a mark.
Oh, I do.
Hmm. Yeah, that's it. Grr. Huh.
And 1 hour commuting.
1 hour commuting? Yeah, that would suck. 1 hour commute.
Oh,
I mean,
but
I
that's
do
what you
that on
but
a
that's-
regular
that's-
basis.
You
So.
have a 2 hour commute because it's there and back.
Yeah,
1 hour
that's
commute
true.
should be a half hour each way.
That's
what
nice.
I'm counting.
That's better. Just unfortunately, not unfortunately, I get sent
Don't tell me how to
all
live.
around.
I'm
Oh, I
fucking
know.
happy.
I'm not trying to tell you how
No,
to
not
live.
you.
Okay.
This scumbag who wrote this article. Tell me how to fucking live. It makes me happy. I don't see hanging out with my wife doing a podcast with her, making her laugh, trying to make her laugh while she's bringing the whole thing down by talking about politics and shit.
I know.
No one wants to hear that.
I bring everything down, don't I?
You know.
I'm quite the Debbie Downer.
No,
right?
but see.
I mean, that's a dated reference
you
too,
see-
but millennial, so.
But you see, I let you have your moment. I didn't want to ruin it. But enough was enough. It's 20 minutes. You know.
Did I talk about it? Did I
getting-
talk about it the whole 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Did I?
Getting back to the pink leash. I wouldn't allow the leash to be pink. I got maybe a little tang. That I can say, honey, I don't know how it happened.
You want to put a leash on me? Is that what you're
No.
saying?
Honey.
Because that kind of sounds like that's what you just said.
Him with the leash, the pink leash.
Okay,
Why I
well-
wouldn't allow it.
First off, we know he would not be a fan of a leash at all.
But
Not even remotely. Doesn't
Never
matter
mind
what
the
color
pink
it is.
yeah, well, you know what? I'm just being a little more, I'm just, in case that day comes, I will. Don't,
In case
and you,
I have the impulse to
and
bring home a pink leash
pink
for the little
leash,
man.
just know. Better hide. So,
I have no intentions of bringing home a pink leash, or a
No.
leash of any sort, mind you. But
if it ever tickles your fancy one day, That's strange. Police arrest a person at United Healthcare headquarters months after a failed CEO.
Oh. Let's see. Is there no article?
It's an intruder.
There we go. Okay. Reports of an intruder. Yeah. Right. Suspect was arrested outside of the corporate campus of United Healthcare. See? Minnesota Police Department confirmed the arrest after initially tweeting just before 11:30 a.m. that there was a large police presence in the health insurance company. Suspect was placed into custody. This sounds like a lot of repeating the same thing. More details. What is it? No threat to the public. Continuing to clear the city.
Why are so many cars there then?
I don't know.
See?
Let's see.
Now we're back to Brian getting shot.
Yeah. Well, Luigi Mangione getting arrested for it.
He emancipated him.
They emancipated him?
Mangione, look, emancipated him. He was sick. He didn't want the United Healthcare shareholders.
Oh, wait, you're saying that Brian, what's his name, the one who was shot to death, was
shot to
emancipated?
death.
He was. He was shot to the back of the head.
Okay, but that wasn't shot to death.
How so?
Mangione happened to be shooting at practice gun. He was auditioning for a movie and forgot the gun bullets were in the gun. The guy just happened to be there. Guy had a big head. I don't know if you noticed that. That Brian whatever, right?
I don't know. The name
You
is
noticed he
right
had a
in
big
there.
fucking head.
That is,
Like a watermelon, like way too big for his body. So he just he did him a favor. But
Wait,
he
wait,
just
shut-
took- Wait,
wait, just a minute. Did him a favor because his head was too big, or you're saying he was healing him because he was sick? Which is
Look,
it?
kind of both.
Or was Luigi Mangione just
It's
practicing
kind of
for a
both.
movie?
He heard that he was going for a haircut. Okay? And he said, oh, I could take a little off And, him not being a barber, kind of a little crazy. And plus, it was dark. It's 5 a.m, right?
I think it was after midnight.
All right, so it was dark. Right?
Yeah, that would be dark.
I know.
I mean, it's NYC, so there are always lights on here. So it
Oh.
wasn't that dark.
But nonetheless. Nonetheless. So.
I mean, this is...
So a little off the top. So Mangione, You know, it's a little too much off the top, right?
This is
What?
way out
You know
of.
what? Hey, look, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you can, as silly as it was, he was just trying to help. Okay? Just trying to help. And this is what he gets.
Yeah, I'm really thinking your defense is probably not going to help him much.
Well, that's fine. Well, I just hope it's see, I'm the bad guy now, right?
No, you're not the bad guy. I'm just
Right,
thinking
well-
I'm just thinking you shouldn't be an attorney. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
You should not.
that's why I had to recuse myself.
There
in
you
this
go.
case.
Yeah, you should not be a defense attorney. That's all I'm saying.
Well, not in this case, maybe.
Maybe not in this case. Maybe there's another case you could be a great defense attorney for, but I think, yeah, in this one, it's like this is the case, and you are way over here somewhere.
Be surprised. In this,
I'll be honest, nothing surprises me at all anymore. But try me. You never know.
well, hey, me surprises you. I told you. You know, if you ever,
You make me
if
laugh.
lights ever come on, and you say, you know what was I thinking? Why am I with you? And you leave.
No.
And I don't look upset. It's not that I'm not upset. It's that I'm surprised. Like, wow, I really got my time in.
No.
You know, I just
You
surprised it took this long.
You are the love of my life.
That's all. I'm upset.
The
But
lights.
I'm just kind of like, wow, it's really,
No, those lights are not going to come on.
see, like saying that for some reason it makes me laugh. I guess they my friend, oh, she just has a bad taste in that.
Which is funny.
They
Which
didn't
is
laugh,
very
did they?
funny. No, they did not laugh.
See? Usually my mom does, but I think my brother's like, you gotta stop, see what happened, Ruthie?
Yeah.
Hey, crazy lady, what's up?
Good to see you, crazy lady.
See what happens, see what look what you did. You created a monster.
Yeah.
Oh no, trust me. I can attest to who created the monster.
Yes, I would think so.
What's up, crazy lady? That's the puppies.
Wait, the
Oh,
puppies?
Yeah, her dog, your little doggy.
Oh,
Well, not little,
yes.
Oh, it's not so little.
Yeah, not a puppy anymore, right, crazy lady? Wait, do you still have a puppy?
Well, she does.
Or is
It's
it-
always a puppy.
Well, I understand. Like our kitty cat's, I mean, Major Buttons is technically fully grown
Where have you
adult.
been, honey? It was only last week. She's talking about it.
Well, she was like a few weeks ago. She
No,
talked
it was
about
like last week. It was 5
5
months.
months old. So yes, he's still a puppy. There you go. It was a few weeks ago.
You
She
haven't been
brought
that
it up.
busy.
Of course, I've not been busy at all,
I
have I?
said you haven't been that busy, but honey, it's only been a week.
There you go. It's been more than a week.
No,
It definitely has
see,
been.
it's almost
For
as big
5
as she-
months.
Oh wow.
Oh, I remember you told us that. I can't get
That's
over
kinda
that.
crazy. I think you could get bigger. I think
Maybe.
the pictures that she sent.
Yeah. Because you're saying he might get bigger than Jake, right? Which is Jake is Crazy Lady's other dog. Yep. Oh man.
And I'd
So your
say
hands are more than full.
You say the first one out of the litter is always the biggest.
Yeah, that makes
Think
sense.
about it, that makes sense.
That makes sense. And then the last one tends to be the runt.
Right.
But the runt doesn't always stay the runt.
Look, in Mother Nature's witchy brew, that bitch is not paying attention, as you know.
Oh,
Look, I can bring up many cases.
you could.
Give me a name, I'll take it. Let's say name. Was she paying or not paying attention?
Wait, was who paying?
Give me a
who
name.
not paying?
Give
Oh,
me
you mean no,
anyone's
Mother
name.
Nature. Luigi Mangione.
She was paying attention,
Okay.
except for maybe last night.
Oh.
Hey, crazy! I was saying to Jolynn, you know
And
that
Crazy Lee said, "Yeah, we just got back from a walk."
you know that lady or the guy. A double leash. Wow.
All right, because your hands are full.
All right, so hold on. You have 2 male dogs. Yes, crazy lady? She's not that crazy. Help me out with this. Okay. If I sent you as a gift 2 pink leashes, okay, would you put them on your dogs? Guaranteed the answer is no, and it should be now.
Let's hear it.
They're
Wait.
male dogs.
Crazy Lady said yes.
Wow.
Because, well, mind you, Crazy Lady's a woman.
She's
not
crazy, though. See?
well, and she's also not so insecure
No.
about sexuality. Oh, Crazy Lady said I don't do pigs.
See, but she doesn't do that.
Okay, that's fair.
But she's being a gift,
Yeah.
right? I think she's just being nice, but you would accept the gift, but you wouldn't be seen walking 2 fucking male dogs with pink leashes.
Oh.
You know, she's not that
Maybe.
crazy,
Maybe, yeah.
right? I did put a fairy wings on you. That's funny. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh.
You know what? Oh,
I'm sure that's
man.
adorable.
wow. I'm so disappointed.
Do you
in
have pictures? Okay.
Okay, but they but they weren't pink fairy wings.
But I'm sure
No, you're
fairy
gonna
wings are
say yeah,
adorable.
angel fairy wings or something, or angel wings, not.
I just
See,
still
you
think
suspect.
yes. Do you have pictures of this? Oh, but I'm sure it's adorable. I oh, that's so cute. A glow. Yes, because he's a boy.
Oh, mm.
Now, does he wear? You put him in a onesie or anything like that? Does he not try to get it off? Oh, with it. I know one of my colleagues would have been a week ago. He and his boyfriend had they had adopted two kittens, and they had both of them. They had them fixed. One of them they had to have spayed. The other one they had to have neutered. They just had the one spayed last week, and the vet put her in a cone, and she's fighting like crazy no matter what to try to get out of this cone. But he brought it. Oh, I'm sure it's still absolutely unbelievable. Okay. He just wasn't a fan of this. What is the home thing? Sounds so cute. Now, one thing we don't know with Major Buttons, because when we adopted him, he was 5 months old, and ASPCA told us that, like about a month old, they had to remove his front right leg. We don't assume they put a cone or something like that on him. We don't know. So we have no idea what he was like when he was wearing whatever they put him in for that. But I'm sure it was absolutely adorable too. I know, like we've a few years ago when we actually took him on a plane ride, take him visit family down in Florida. We because you can't just put him in a leash because with missing the front right leg, he could wriggle right out of it without issue. But you can get like a little like a onesie, a body on him that has a leash connected to it. He was not that at all. Like he crouched, his back arched, and then he crouched down on the ground and gave me this look like, what is this? Like, I know, baby, you won't have to wear this for long. It's okay. But it actually kept him still. So it wasn't the wet noodle. You have Jake as a wet noodle. This was different. Yeah. Yeah. Does he? So, so what? Yes. So what can you do for that other than put a cone on? Okay. Yeah. Okay. And, all right. Like, yeah. Like wet noodle thing again.
Mhm.
Oh, mommy. Mommy, what is? Oh, oh, poor dear. Well, I hope the fur starts to grow back. I hope it does. Oh, yeah. And you don't need him eating Neosporin, licking that off. No. Okay, I would assume. Oh. So it's not going to be terribly effective one way or another. Okay. Good luck. Hope you're able to do that. It's a lot. Yeah, that's yeah. Yes. Soon enough. But your hands are more than full right now. Just still so cute. Do you think you're going to get another dog? That's okay. Okay. Well, that's wonderful. I mean, like, having Jake as a service animal. Are you training? Are you training the puppy to be a service animal too? Well, that counts. Yes. Exactly.
Huh.
He's still a baby.
Point.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping where it turns into the exact type of service animal you need.
That's
Good.
good.
Oh, I was going to say, did you use the toilet? I know we tried to do that before. Okay. Let him work off. Oh,
Wow. You got to train him to open the door himself. Go out. So let him go out himself. Go to the bathroom.
oh, okay. The only thing I'd be concerned about is if, like, you really want them to just go out. What if I was going to say something happens?
Like what? Dogs are big enough. Then they're
I
gonna
mean,
have that end door.
okay, okay. Yeah, smart boy. Like he'll know. Like, okay, I'm not going to go any further. Such a smart.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. That told you for sure. Oh man. But still,
Well, you knew what he
Still
wanted.
digging
Maybe he
through
wanted
it.
something in there.
Maybe.
Maybe he's into it. Maybe he likes it. Maybe he actually wants you to put it on his nutsack. So
Oh.
Yeah.
That's sexuality.
see, that doesn't. Again, he might like it. Maybe that's his way of opening that door to that. Well, it's a big fucking dog. What do you
Yeah,
want?
I would think so.
He'll grow out of it.
Maybe.
You know.
But there he learned.
That's a baby. Yeah, that's a big baby.
Yeah. Oh, but still, like you said, adorable. And I can't get over that he's going to get bigger than Jake.
You have like 300 pounds of dogs.
Yes, I would think so by the sounds of it. Gee, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fucking dogs.
That's a lot of dog.
How's you want?
That is crazy.
They got to be shitting like horses too. You might need a shovel. You can't pick.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this. Now I learned something. All right, that's good, and that counts. Yeah. Yeah. 12 years old. That's incredible. Well, all right. It is 5 o'clock here, just after 5. We're going to have some dinner.
Yeah.
Quick. But it was great to chat with you, crazy lady.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Facts.
You too?
Yeah.
All right. And Miss Chickadee says you need to invest in a better trash can, one that has a lid that closes automatically. But all right, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you probably
Thanks
tomorrow.
for stopping in. Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.
You
Thank
too.
You.
Yes. All right. And bye, YouTube.
Bye.